Hello, my name is Abigail Shoemaker, and my speech to commemorate is focused on Patrick Henry. I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. Patrick Henry. The three topics to be discussed are the 13 colonies, Patrick Henry, and his impactful speech. March 1775. The American Revolution had not quite begun, but the famous words of Patrick Henry to the Second Virginia Convention rings in the smoky air. Give me liberty or give me death. The Revolution is the war that gave freedom and independence to people in the colonies. Patrick Henry's speech was the spark that started the fire. Militiamen of the Lexington and Concord troops fought the British 1 month later. Henry inspired many, and a jump start was all the 13 colonies needed. Tension between the colonies and England had been in place since the beginning. The French and Indian War, which ended nearly 10 years before, had led to the reoccurring conflict of new taxes. Colonial delegates such as George Washington, John and Samuel Adams, John Jay, and Patrick Henry met together in September 1774 to vote against the British Crown, agreeing to meet again in May the following year. By May of 1775, the Revolutionary War had already begun. Delegate Patrick Henry provided solutions to put Virginia in the line of defense. On March 23rd, he presented a proposal to organize a cavalry, known as his famous speech. At St. John's Church in Richmond, Virginia, Henry gave his speech that inspired many. He was surely convinced that war was waiting for them, and his speech helped with the inspiration. The purpose of Henry's proposition to Virginia was to secure our inestimable rights and liberties from those further violations with which they are threatened. Henry spoke without notes, and the only known version of the speech is recorded by William Wirt, who was just 3 years old at the time the speech was publicly addressed. In the 1800s, Wirt reconstructed pieces of Henry's speech. The battle, sir, is not to the strong alone. It is to the vigilant, the active, the brave. To sum up what has been stated, the 13 colonies were struggling with England, and when time for war came too, Patrick Henry's Give Me Liberty speech drew the attention of the soldiers, giving them the pride and strength to fight for the independence. The Revolutionary War provided the power and fiery spirit of America, granting the colonies access to grow independently. Nearly 2 centuries later, Patrick Henry's famous quote continues to ignite the hero within us. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.